Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I am gonna do my Ulta tour. I'm basically just gonna show you around my Ulta, what I've got in it, and kind of gives an insight into what kind of magic I practice. Before I start, I appreciate that not everyone will actually know what an Ulta is, and basically an Ulta is a space, so a desk, a shelf, just a space that is for sacred rituals and magic. It's the space where I go to do all of my magic, my spells, my tarot cards, all of that stuff, and it's kind of just a designated space where I feel protected and safe and grounded to really explore my magic and learn. You don't need an altar if you want to do this, you can literally just do it anywhere, but I just find it's more of a permanent space and it makes it more of a ritual, and it makes me more motivated that when I'm in that space I'm just solely focusing on magic. There's also no rules to an altar, you can literally have whatever you want in there. Lots of people decorate their altars for the different Sabbats depending on the different seasons and the different celebrations. But yeah, that is literally the breakdown of an altar. I'm not going to bore you with any more information, and I'm just going to show you mine. This is basically my altar. Just got this desk, and on the other side, as you can see, I've got my TV. I don't really have a lot of storage in my room, but this point that you can see is the altar, and then if you go up, I also have a shelf up here with all other nice witchy stuff. So that is like my whole altar, but I'll just show you this bit to start with. So in this corner I have my Himalayan salt lamp. It's an absolute classic. I love the ambiance, I love the power of Himalayan salt anyway. It's really loving and calming and purifying for me. And then I actually have an active crystal grid here. This is an abundance crystal grid, and it's the same crystal grid that I made in my last crystal grid video if you wanted to know more about crystal grids and what they mean. And then this gorgeous painting at the back is a painting of me and my boyfriend that my boyfriend actually painted for me. So it's just so sacred and beautiful, and it kind of depicts twin flame energy, and he's, you know, really spiritual too, so it means the most. And it's also just lovely to have such a loving energy on my altar. I'm gonna zoom in. It's a bit messy because I've got like lavender everywhere and stuff. So here I just have like crystals lying around. So little clear quartz geode. I like to keep a here just to give some nice energy to these. So this is a little trinket that I actually made out of clay and my friend Mia painted for me in the shape of a crescent moon, and it basically has all of my crystal jewelry on it. I have this clear quartz egg. All of my crystals I get wrapped from two places, either Lone Wolves Creatives on Instagram, she is amazing, or my boyfriend actually wraps some of my crystals too, so he's wrapped this gorgeous rose quartz one. Stay tuned because he's actually starting his own business wrapping crystals and selling crystal jewelry. So yeah, I'm not going to show you my whole crystal collection because I can do another video on that, but I've got some honey calcite. And then moving on, so here I have an incense burner. Again, I actually made this myself. If you're familiar with my small business, that was one of the first ones I made, but it wasn't good enough to sell. But I actually sell spiritual self-care boxes on the Sacred Self-Care Company. I'll link it down below, and you can get an incense holder. It doesn't look like this one, that is like my first try, but you can get incense holders in my Manifesting Miracles boxes. So I have these two gorgeous candles from my best friend's candle company, August number 14, and she does a crystal clear collection. So they all had crystals in, but I've taken them out because I didn't want to burn them. But this one is called Still I Rise, confidence, abundance, stuff like that. And then this one is called Into the Shadows, and it's all about shadow work, so crystals that help shadow work. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit just so you can get perspective. But I have a peach moonstone tower. I absolutely love peach moonstone, and I just think this tower is gorgeous. Here I have some other crystals. So I have this gorgeous opalite moon, which will be featured in one of my upcoming boxes in my business. I have some rose quartz crystals here. Then I have my cauldron, the piece de resistance, as you would say. It's my favourite part. It's a cast iron cauldron, so it's really heavy. Again, this was actually gifted to me by my boyfriend, and it's got the triple goddess symbol. And then Up here we have this gorgeous pot. Again, a bit of a running theme. I have spiritual best friends and boyfriends, apparently. Just the one boyfriend. Because again, Olympia, who made the candles, also made me this gorgeous pot. I've used it as a tea light holder, but I've just popped some dried lavender in here for now. I like having lots of herbs and stuff on my altar just to connect me back to earth, because I'm such an earth sign. But she made this gorgeous pot for me, and she sells candles, but she's also going to start selling ceramics, so definitely go onto her Instagram page, August number 14, and you can stay tuned for updates. Again, it has this lovely symbol. It says I am the cosmos. It actually says my name here. I'm really grateful. It's one of my favourite additions to my altar, and all of these things just remind me of all the sacred people in my life. I have a gorgeous little print that I got for Christmas from one of my best friends, Mia. It says talk to the universe, let it all out, and it's just this gorgeous kind of print from one of our favourite Instagram artists. I have some spare essential oil bottles that I can use for spells and stuff. I have a mini pink Himalayan salt lamp. It's actually a USB, but I like to just keep it there just for the salt. And then here I have my crystal charging station. So I've got my selenite, because it's great for charging, and then I put Himalayan salts all over. And then I just put all the crystals that I don't use on a daily basis, and I just wanted to keep charged and cleansed so they are ready for whenever I want to set an intention to them, which is really nice because I don't have to worry about if I want a crystal really quickly. If I need like help with a specific thing, I don't have to worry about kind of charging it and cleansing it and everything, because that's already done. And then just here I have my tarot cards. Just have the Rider-Waite tarot cards, and I got gifted them from my brother for Christmas, and yeah, I just love these. Really great to start off with. And then I just have a little spray bottle that I'll use for making crystal elixirs, room sprays, moon water, just stuff like that, so it's just handy to have. Okay, so I've just got a picture of me and my boyfriend, me and my best friend Lucy, a quote that says I will do big things, me and Mia here, and be Lucy and Mia, and I need to get one of Olympia. So here I have in this little organza bag some charcoal discs for my cauldron and for fire spells. I have my journal and my book of magic, and then I have lots of notebooks and stuff. So I don't have a dedicated book of shadows yet, but I have my journal and a spell book, and that's just how I like to work things at the moment. Okay, so that is that section. So like lots of different magic books, spell books, but like I said in my last video, I actually tend to just make my own spells now and just get inspo from them. Up here I have kind of ingredients and herbs and stuff, which is where I tend to go to most of the time for my spell work. So I have another incense holder there and some flowers, and then here I have dried rose petals, some that I've picked and some that I've just kept on the roses. I have my shell here. It's just gorgeous, like I'm obsessed with this. I don't use Palo Santo or sage anymore, but I do have them left over still. This is a handmade cleansing one that I made myself out of rosemary, roses and cinnamon and thyme, and these are available in my sacred self-care boxes if you are interested. Again, another plug, I just can't help myself. I have another incense burner. I have a Virgo money box. I like to keep money boxes on my altar just because it's great for prosperity, abundance, and keeping them near all my magical ingredients gives them some great power. I just have a globe there. I don't know, I just like it. And then my essential oil collection is pretty small at the moment. And then I've got all of my herbs. I'm not going to go through all of them, and you can't really see, it's a bad camera angle. Got stuff like frankincense, we've got copal resin, juniper berries, dead sea salt, meg, lavender, thyme, chamomile flowers, just stuff like that. And then here I have some cassia bark and just an array of different coloured spell candles. That is my altar. That is literally everything on my altar. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you got some ideas on what you can put in your altar, or you were just nosy and like to see what I've got on mine. I really appreciate all of your energy and you sharing it with me, and this space is so sacred to me. And yeah, like I said in previous videos, it's so vulnerable for me to be sharing stuff like this, and it just means so much that you're here and supporting and loving. And yeah, if you want to see more videos, definitely give me a subscribe, comment down below, like this video, all that jazz, and I will see you in my next one.